Hello everybody, I'm Jerry Emge, a realtor here in Southern California with Keller Williams The Lakes, based in Lake Elsinore, California. I kind of cover western Riverside County. And I produce these videos on a regular basis. I call them Jerry Emge's Real Estate Whiteboard because sometimes I actually have information on a whiteboard that I'll show you. Other times I'm just looking at my notes on a whiteboard. But in any event, every week is a different topic. And I try to get them up every week, at least by Thursday at 10 o'clock. Quite often I put up more than one a week. So if you like my videos, when you see that thumbs up, hit the like. When you see the subscribe button, subscribe. After you do, you'll see a little bell. You can hit the bell and you'll be notified every time a new video goes live. So today's episode, I want to talk about Homeowners Association and the protections that they provide to homeowners. If you live in a community that has an HOA, a Homeowners Association, sometimes you hate them, sometimes you love them. But overall, it's a pretty good thing to have. That's the whole idea behind them to begin with. So if you think about it, between 70 and 75 million Americans live in a community that has HOA. So that's a lot of people. Between 350,000 and 375,000 neighborhoods have an HOA across the country. So it's not a rare thing at all. It's very common. Between 75 and 80% of HOA homeowners believe that the HOA adds value to their investment, and it should. So it should offer a lot of protections for the neighborhood. As they say, keep the riffraff out. Between 85 and 95% of homeowners in an HOA say that the HOA rules protect their investment and keep their property values stable to rising. And in general, since the neighborhood is not degrading because the HOA is taking care of a lot of the common areas, your investment in the neighborhood and in your property is going to be stable, if not rising. So let me talk about the first thing what do the homeowners under an HOA not like? The first thing they don't like is paying dues. Whether they're paying monthly, quarterly, annually, whatever it may be, they don't like to have to pay dues to an HOA. But if they think it through, they realize that it's the dues that provide the revenue for the HOA to take care of the common areas in the property. But it still means they don't like it. I mean, if it comes out of your check every month or tacked onto your bill, that's a pain in the rear. But the second thing that homeowners under an HOA don't like is they don't like the restrictions that are placed on them regarding the exterior portion of their property. You know, HOA rarely cares about what goes on inside your walls, but they do care a lot about the visual effect from the street, sidewalk, and so forth. So they have restrictions on the colors you can use and kinds of plants and trees you can grow. You know, you don't want your neighbor putting in a banyan tree, which someday will cover the whole block. So you got to be really careful. What do homeowners like about living under an HOA? Well, there's four main areas they like. First thing is living under an HOA keeps their property values stable to rising and enhances the overall value and effect of their property. Second thing is living under an HOA can keep the neighborhood beautiful. So let's assume it's beautiful to begin with, and you have HOA restrictions on everything you see, not things you don't see, but everything you see. That should keep the beauty of the neighborhood up. And that has the added effect of enhancing property values. Third thing is living under an HOA, you keep major portions of the community protected from having to perform maintenance on it. In other words, you and a bunch of your neighbors don't have to go out and do maintenance around the pool, let's say. The HOA takes care of all that. They take care of all the common areas. And in some HOAs, they take care of your, let's say, front yard, side yard, whatever it may be. We used to live in a community where you weren't even allowed to put a plant in your front yard. You couldn't cut your own grass. Some HOAs are like that. Most of them don't go that far. Most of them just take care of all the common areas. It's a great thing because that means you and your buddies don't have to get out there and do it or hire someone to do it. So your monthly dues go into a pool, and they have a maintenance portion of that pool that goes and and they hire a maintenance company to take care of all that. Fourth and final thing I want to talk about is living under an HOA in general provides neighborhood safety. By keeping the quality of the neighborhood up, it has a general effect of safety. You don't let obstructions get in the way, or the neighbor can't put his RV sitting out there for weeks on end, only de-beautifying the neighborhood. But anyway, neighborhood safety is a real important issue for people living under an HOA. Hey, that's all I really wanted to talk about today regarding HOA protections. I said, if you like my videos, like them, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Now there's going to be a little bit of information about me come up. If you need to pause the video to write down my phone number or email address, please do. Feel free to get hold of me anytime. I'm happy to help and talk to you. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.